matchup here tonight. They lost the tag titles last month, and they said, we don't want a rematch right away. We want the two baddest MFers you can find to stand across the ring from us.
This feels like a generational war in the history of AAW. I remember when Shaft came through these doors for the first time in 2021. He raised hell. Wes Jones has been raising hell. But then you think about for how long now that Jake Something and Stallion Rogers have been associated with AAW, how dominant they've been for so long. This is really an incredible matchup.
Stallion Rogers making an unannounced return to AAW a little over a year ago. It was Jake Something making his return 2-3 months ago.
That's right.
Stallion and Something, they were not seeing eye to eye. It was Stallion who said to Jake Something, "You're missing it. You need to find it again. You're not the same Jake that I knew." And I think Jake Something said, "You know what? I think it's time to buy in."
It's frightening to think about Jake Something not operating on all levels, because even when he's there, when he's not at 100%, he's still so tough and so strong and so hard to beat. And to think that Stallion Rogers might have unlocked something again for Jake Something, if I was an AAW, I'd be petrified.
Stallion charging in, eats a shoulder tackle from Shaft. But you got to think about it. When Jake Something and Stallion Rogers were together, when they were on the same page, they were as dominant as they come. We're talking former AAW Tag Team Champions, and they never lost the belts.
No, they did not. They did not, and they like reminding everybody of that as well.
Stallion Rogers unsuccessful in attempts here to claim that AAW Championship in the last few months. Very stoic in his approach, but here tonight, he's got a hell of a challenge.
Well, and I think he's right at home. Now, of course, he is eating lariat after lariat in the corner, but he does his best work with Jake Something. There is something about those guys. They feed off of each other in a way that is so terrifying, even though Wes Jones and Shaft dominating and really going.
Oh, and now kicks the leg out. To say, is Wes going to bring some lariats in as well? No, instead he's just looking to stomp absolute death in the Stallion Rogers. The proverbial mud hole being walked dry in the chest cavity.
That could break a rib.
Break a lot more than a rib. Break your spirit, break your heart, break your
will to live, that whole thing.
If I was getting stomped by the Hellhounds, I'd tap them.
I gotta be honest, I wouldn't approach the Hellhounds. There's no meaning in my life. There's no situation in which I would approach two guys that call themselves the Hellhounds.
They're just laying that absolute, just a bad mouth on Jake Something. Saying, "This is your boy. Come save your boy. We want you, big man."
I said earlier, this is where Stallion Rogers is at his best, but my God, is he being dominated in the early going.
Oh no, and now charging in. Here comes Shaft again. Lariat in the corner. Power slam pulls him out. Hooks the leg. But it's Stallion Rogers kicking out. You look at Stallion Rogers, maybe he found something a little bit different in himself too to back up with Jake Something. New haircut, back to that classic Stallion Rogers look. But right now, he's getting absolutely beaten completely.
I'm a little surprised by that. Oh, there's a tag from Jake Something.
I don't know if the Hellhounds saw that, but Jake Something, the equalizing shot.
Welcome to the match, Jake Something.
And a diving senton from Rogers onto the sternum of Shaft. And that's exactly what Jake Something can do. He's one of the few athletes that can change the tide of a contest. And well, swoop.
And he's doing it with his best friend. He's doing it with somebody that trusts. Another brutal lariat.
But you do have to wonder, while their friendship seems like it's at an all-time high, do either of them have ulterior motives? Are they going to use one another to climb up that AAW ladder?
Tyler, if you're asking me if I can trust Stallion Rogers, the answer is no 100% of the time. But he and Jake Something do seem to speak a special language with one another almost.
It's called insufferable acid.
That is accurate.
Oh, God! Stallion charges in with a chop and a headbutt puts Shaft down.
That headbutt did damage to both of them.
I have never seen a professional wrestler use the headbutt as lethal, as deadly, as effective as Stallion Rogers. And now dives in with the knee.
He doesn't have much to protect up there, so he doesn't have to hold back on those headbutts. He can throw them at full force and not worry about scrambling his own brain.
Oh, Shaft now firing up from underneath. It looks like Stallion earlier being cut off the path. Shaft brawling out, trying to find his way to the corner to make the tag. And Stallion Rogers, back elbow, puts him down. And it's not often you see Shaft being beaten.
No, not at all. I feel like I've almost never seen him flat on his back the way that he just was, but those strikes really did a number on him.
I've seen two men put Shaft in a position like this. One of them being his tag team partner, and the other one was a savage weight that had a frickin' brick in his hand.
That man was a man that I would not want to get punched by. Many of stories about the damage that Fred Yehi would do to his opponents.
Now Jake Something looking to slow this contest down.
Really squeezing the life out of him. This is going to be effective the longer this match goes on. Competitors this big, they don't have the stamina that we would see from, say, somebody like Isaiah Moore.
Putting everything he has behind those strikes, but just like that, one shot is all it takes to change the tide and equalize the equation.
They're back in the corner.
You gotta think the new AAW Tag Team Champions, Joey Avalon and Aaron Roberts, watching this contest backstage.
Well, they're going to be counting their blessings. I'm sure they're still thinking about how they survived at the last show, which I'm sure is a surprise to them. But yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, not only the team that they beat who's going to want a rematch at some point, but as long as Something and Rogers are in AAW, they are always going to be gunning for gold, whether it's singles titles or tag belts.
Never lost it.
Never lost it.
Shaft back out. Oh God, another headbutt from Stallion Rogers.
He throws those with reckless abandon. It's unbelievable the torque he gets on those headbutts.
Oh, Shaft sends him to the outside. Jake Something a split second late coming into the ring, not able to save his partner. Now pulling at the boot, trying to make the tag.
And Stallion Rogers takes Russ Jones off the apron.
God, just that veteran mindset of both Stallion Rogers and Jake Something to know what the other one's thinking time and time again.
So now you're in a position after his Shaft, as you see Russ Jones get back on the apron. I was going to say, not only could he not get to his corner, but his partner wasn't in his corner. Russ Jones quickly able to recover there. But still, the dominant nature of Something and Rogers here is something to behold.
Shaft trying to battle out, but Jake Something, shout out Tracy Smothers, double chop to the forward.
And Stallion Rogers doing what he does as a tag team partner.
Handful of hair, and Jake Something again equalizing the equation. Now charging up, full steam ahead. A boot followed by a clothesline in the corner. Oh no, and now Stallion! Heat-seeking missile on that assisted drop kick.
He could have taken his nose off of that drop kick. Pinpoint accuracy.
Shaft's bicuspids just flew into the margarita machine here at the Eagles Club.
Rogers and Something were so dominant in the early goings of the match, and now it's just in a one-on-one contest. They've now unlocked this double team tactic, and if I was Russ Jones, I'd be in a full-blown panic on the apron. Look at the way Shaft fell. This is a guy who's out of breath, who's running out of energy, who's running out of the physical ability to keep fighting, and Jake Something knows that. For as dominant he's been, he's only going to ramp things up from here on out.
And a scoop and a slam puts him down. Oh no, oh no. You don't want to give this man an opportunity to get back up to his feet.
This is his chance.
Look at Stallion Rogers on the outside. Tag's been made, both Russ Jones and Stallion the legal man. Oh, look at that bicycle kick. Snapmare puts him down. Russ Jones is just colossal wave of destruction here.
He is well rested.
Come down, Grizzly landing for Stallion Rogers. And now the
control. You think about how long it took for Russ Jones to get back in the ring. We're going to try to kill each other now.
Now the Hellhounds pulling out that signature offense. Time and time again, lariats in the corner. Kojima. The Hellhounds standing tall.
I mean, that's going to be the equivalent of getting hit by a CTA bus. I can't imagine what that arm coming across your windpipe feels like.
And I doubt either Stallion Rogers or Jake Something have a venture. Oh, now Jake grabbing both Hellhounds by the greasy pipe. Oh, no. God, could you imagine? Get hit on one side from Shaft, the other side from Russ at the exact same time.
I would turn to dust, Down goes Stallion Rogers.
Down goes Stallion! Down goes Stallion!
This is what the Hellhounds needed. This is going to be their opportunity. Something on the floor. Stallion Rogers does not know where he's at.
Stallion Rogers just fell like Tyson back in 1990.
I can see Tweety Bird above his head.
I think the Hellhounds are about to show Stallion Rogers a first-class seat. Total elimination! The Hellhounds pulling out all the stops!
And they've got more!
Oh no! They hit this. K-Slow. Jake Something nowhere to be found as Stallion Rogers goes onto the shoulders.
Stallion Rogers nearing spending the night at a local medical facility.
Oh God, Jake Something coming to the aid.
Saves the day.
The absolute saving grace. Quite honestly, Stallion Rogers is life. And they're saying no. It's not worth it. What?
This is what the Hellhounds do to people. They make you question your will to live.
Oh, they're in. Shaft and Russ are saying that's not how this is going.
They've never turned down a fight before.
Please don't come up here.
Tyler, I will not protect you.
We have two of the four men. Oh, there's the other two. And now this contest breaking down. Street fight in the Berwyn Eagles Club. Shots being traded by all four men. K-Slow. Oh no! Whoa! Jake Something, why did he do that? Jake Something throws Dan Pierce by the wayside. Oh no! Russ Jones now does the exact same.
Dan, get out of there!
Danny Birch trying to break this contest up, and all four men shove him down. And the referee's got no choice.
That's what he has to do. He has to protect his own life. He has to protect the fans. He's feeling completely out of control.
Using that referee's discretion as we await official word. Brawl to the back. We got Russ Jones. We got Jake Something in the IOA. Shaft and Stallion Rogers over by the guardrail. Stallion heading over the guardrail, trying to get away from this by any means necessary.
I have never seen Something and Rogers run away the way that they are tonight.
Oh, and back by the merchandise stand, it seems. Shaft chasing after Stallion Rogers. Still brawling, Case.
Stallion Rogers cannot get away fast enough. He is crawling to save his life. He is crawling out of the Eagles Club, and it's not fast enough.
There's no re-entry if you go through the front door.
That's what I've heard.
Due to circumstances beyond his control,